Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Goffstown High School. My name is Scott Gross. I'm joined by Bob Bartolucci. How you doing, Bob?
Good. How are you, Scott?
And tonight's basketball game is the Nashua North Titans versus the Goffstown Grizzlies in a Division I matchup. And a big season for Goffstown. A lot of seniors on the floor for the Grizzlies.
Yep. These overwhelming amount of these girls are all seniors. This will be the last year they all play together, so it's a big year for them.
And the tip-off is one. Brennan controls. And Goffstown has really relied a lot on their outside shooting. And let's see if that remains the same. Because you've got a great shooter in Brennan and in Walsh.
Well, that's true. They're going to have to be aggressive tonight because Nashua is a very big team. The height is our disadvantage, so Nashua's a big team.
Wow, what a nice drive by Kelly Walsh.
Yep.
And she gets a quick 2 buckets. 2 points, I should say. Inside, nice play.
Yep, my understanding, number 24 for Nashua is
Conrad.
Victoria.
Yeah.
She just started playing basketball a year ago. She's 6'4". And she started playing basketball a year ago, and she's a beast at rebounding, so we're going to have to keep an eye on her.
And that was a foul as Brennan was driving, but it's a non-shooting foul. So she will inbound the ball, and Dougherty better go after that one. Emily Dougherty gives it over to Walsh, and really for Walsh, she's so strong on the dribble penetration. Passes over to Gifford. Nice give and go.
Nice. It was really nice.
And Brennan could not, unfortunately, she couldn't get that one to go through the hoop. You're right. I think that's going to be a little bit difficulty here trying to guard Conrad.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, is right. Oh, good.
Good rebound by Kendra Cooley.
Over to Walsh. Brings it in.
That was not a good play. Not a good play by Walsh.
There's Conrad again under the basket. It's going to be very hard for anybody to stop her.
I agree. They're going to have to double team her, I think, Bob. Certainly they're going to have to be more aggressive on, that pass inside to her. You can't just concede that pass.
Yeah.
And you're right, really good defense by number 11 there, Choate. And Walsh drives and scores. That's her second bucket. So both her and Conrad are exchanging buckets. Great defense there by Cooley. Hands up. That's what you always want to teach basketball players. Keep your hands up. And that's an easy layup
nice
for Walsh.
Walsh.
Now, why didn't she just drive to the hoop? She had a clear lane.
She should have probably brought that in.
I don't understand. Seriously, Bob, she had a clear lane to the hoop for a layup.
Looked like the opportunity was there. Olivia's looking to inbound it over to Kelly. Oh!
And that's a turnover.
Olivia fell. So over to Kendra.
And she gets fouled by Dougherty.
So this Nashua team, the Nashua team is a bit of an enigma. They do have a few new players this year, Scott. I know that one of the girls is coming sort of out of retirement. She took last year off. That would be number 11. A couple of their taller girls just came over this year.
So Mazzarell sinks one of 2 free throws, and Nashua North leads 5-4 with 5 1/4 in the first. So, Bob, who you're saying took a year off?
Number 11 for Nashua North, is my understanding.
Okay. And that
would be Jordan.
And Brennan gets fouled by, I think, number 15. Not positive. We'll see. Yeah, number 15 on a blocking foul.
Yes, in my advanced research, that's what I found out.
Well, that's good. That's a nice give and go. And
nice bucket by Olivia. She
Yeah.
went underneath, and that's really what we have to do.
But it was good passing. And that should have been over the back on 24, but she didn't get that call.
I think we're going to have to be more aggressive with this team as far as pressing, I think, goes. This is a big team, and I don't think it's going to be advantageous to us to defend under our own basket against them. I think we're going to have to kind of press and get on them earlier.
You know, Bob, one of the things that I've noticed early, and again, it's early in the season. This is what, their second game, right?
Actually, this is the opener.
Oh, home opener. And
well,
Walsh gets
apparently the
fouled.
one out in Pinkerton was a scrimmage. It wasn't
okay. So Walsh will go to the line shooting 2. The passes need to be crisp, and they're seeing that because there's been a couple of passes that have been stolen. And Walsh with the free throw. So she's got 5 points already.
5 out of 7.
Yeah.
So Doherty's come out, and Emily is in.
Emily Peterson.
Yep.
And Walsh gets her second free throw. And now Goffstown's pressing, and it's a
That's the way to
steal.
do it.
Brennan
Olivia
with the 3. No
Ooh.
good. And that hit the baseline. So she got all air on that one, unfortunately.
It almost looked good from here,
It
though.
did, but nice crowd here, I think, for a home opener.
Yeah. Good sized group for a Friday night. Cold Friday night.
So for those of you watching, that was a lane violation. So Goffstown gets the ball back over to Walsh. Back to Brennan. She's looking to shoot it, but quickly decided not to. And Goffstown has a spread offense right now. Peterson passes over to Cooley. And you got to watch out for that 5 seconds. And Brennan drives, and no good. And that's a rebound by Goffstown.
Good.
Walsh with a 3. And
she
it's
sinks
good.
It. Wow, good shot by Kelly Walsh. I like how we're playing on the offense. We're being very aggressive, and we're doing a good job of getting some of the rebounds, and that's pretty
Notice
good
that
against this big
Goffstown is
team.
pressing, though. And Nashua North breaks the press. Now 24 is wide open, though. They had to pass that ball in, Bob, to Conrad. She was wide open.
Yeah, instead they went into other player.
And what do we got in here?
I think it's
30-second timeout.
timeout.
I think it was North because Goffstown's pressing, and North was a little bit confused as to how to break that press.
Yep. No, that's good to see us press, and I think that's a good strategy for this game.
And it's interesting, Bob. You've watched a lot of these Goffstown girls games. I don't recall the defense pressing a whole lot. Maybe it's like a new wrinkle that the coach Largy has put in.
That's one I would like to see.
Yeah.
We are challenged vertically, and
Yeah.
because of that, I think we're better off, particularly against these bigger teams, is to press.
Right.
Obviously, though, when you are playing that kind of defense, you need to make sure that you have the endurance, sort of the horsepower to last, because it's very tiring for the players on the court. And obviously, they rely very heavy on Walsh and Brennan to play a lot of time.
Yeah, so far Peterson is we have another substitution?
No, Peterson's still in. She's going to inbound it over to Livy.
So Kendra Cooley still in the game. She's playing the center position.
But Emma Strong's getting ready to come in.
And Walsh is about to drive, and that's another reach-in foul on number 15, Lily Brooks. I think that'll be her second foul.
Emma Strong just came in for Kendra Cooley. And Walsh is going to inbound this. Nashua's making some changes.
Another sub.
Too.
I think these are the games, Bob, early on in the season, especially before you really get going, and which I would say probably mid-January. You really want to, really want to see what lineups work best. Who on the court meshes well in terms of the team chemistry.
Yep.
And a 3 by Strong, but she wasn't able to sink it. And now Goffstown, a soft press.
And it looks like they are keeping an eye on double teaming.
Yeah. And that's going to be a push in the back, I think, by Gifford, I'm thinking. Yep. A push in the back by Gifford. And she's going to have a tough assignment because you're giving up, probably a good, as an errant pass, and Walsh is going to drive. That's a foul.
Well,
yeah.
I do believe that Victoria's 6'4", and I believe Shannon's 5'4", so she's giving up a foot.
No, Shannon's not 5'4". Shannon's like 5'8". Yeah.
Maybe 5'8". No, so a good 8 inches.
Smooth, Kelly Walsh.
Yep. It's good. It's good to see her getting in a rhythm early in the game.
She already has 10 of the Goffstown's 12 points. Make that 11. So in the first quarter, she has 11 of Goffstown's 13 points. Not to be, that's kind of expected. A steal by
nice
Brennan.
Steal by Brennan, yep.
And that's part of that press. And
Strong's going for 3. Off the rim.
Nice hustle. Really, really good hustle there by Gifford on that loose ball. And again, another press by Goffstown. And they break it. And a nice drive by North.
And
Peterson with the rebound. Brennan dishes it up at really not a good pass by Brennan.
Yeah, that was a bit of a sloppy pass.
And a nice bucket by number 14. That would be Grace Carden. Again, now all of that really that was a very, very weak pass.
Yeah. It's about being a little more aware, that's all. And again, early in the season, Scott, you're going to see this stuff happen.
There's no doubt. But I like the hustle on Nashua North. I mean, they have their hands up. They're playing pretty aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
They are. What I like to see is
that's a foul, and they didn't call it.
Goffstown's also though playing pretty aggressive.
And that'll be a reach in over the back on Strong.
Goffstown foul number 5, Emma Strong. That's her first personal foul, third team foul.
So it's good that Goffstown's also being aggressive, and we're also sinking our shots, which is good early, and hopefully we'll keep that rhythm going. But
well, so far I'd say that Walsh is sinking her shots. She has almost all of Goffstown's points here in the first. That's a three. Good rebound by 21. And that'll be off. You're going to get trapped if you don't. Got to be careful when you get a rebound. You're near that baseline. So easy to get trapped by the defense.
Well, it was a good rebound by Emma.
And
there.
Walsh with the three, and it's good.
Good for Kelly.
So far, North has no answer for Kelly Walsh. You have to think about double teaming her at some point.
Nice block. Again, on the press, Kelly's in there, and she sinks another 2.
She's kind of putting on a clinic here, Bob. I mean, all due respect.
16 of the 18 points.
in one quarter.
Yeah.
And a steal by Brennan. She's got to be smart on distributing this ball. She throws up a 3, no good. And a nice little bit of a, Gifford just puts a hand in there to try to get the rebound.
And it did slow him down a little.
It did. And a nice drive there by North. And that's a foul on Gifford. That's her second. Look for her to come out. She's got 2 fouls now with 54 seconds left.
I really didn't see it as a foul.
I did, actually. I did.
We'll see the replay of that on TV. Just back that up.
Caleb will give us a replay at the halftime on that one. And first free throw for Jordan Choate.
And they are taking Gifford out.
All right, so Tapuzoglu comes in for Gifford.
And Doherty's coming in for Olivia.
Yep.
I'd like to see Goffstown slow it down a little bit when we have the ball on offense now that we're getting out to a little bit of a lead.
Yeah.
Keep the press going, but
and
slow down.
Nice rebound. What a great rebound.
It was a good rebound.
That was great.
That was that Jordan.
That was a really great play by Jordan Choate. She followed her own shot, and Goffstown, this is good for training purposes. You have to block out the shooter.
Emma Strong shooting for 3.
Walsh in there with the
Walsh, what a
rebound,
hustle.
and she gets another bucket. So she's got 18 of the 20 points.
Ref seems to be talking to the coach over in Nashua North. He wasn't too happy about that. He felt there was a foul, but there was not. No, Kelly seems to be certainly on. That's for sure.
I think on would be an understatement.
Yeah, it would be an understatement.
When you put up 18 points in one
quarter?
Yes. Bob?
Yes.
Holy
That's
cow.
pretty good. We are lucky to have Kelly with us, that's for sure.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, what a shot.
Last second bucket. That's good.
Yeah. 13 seconds left.
Just
You got
slow
10
it down
seconds.
and make sure we get that one.
Now here you just want to spread it out, let Walsh.
And she's shooting a 3.
And she hits air. And that'll, it's 0.4 seconds left. And they'll inbound the ball. I don't think you can even technically get a shot off in 0.4 seconds. So they might this might be it.
The refs haven't put up a second. I saw the clock.
I mean, you would have to, it's
So
catch and
second.
shoot. It's catch and throw. I mean, I don't think you can,
She's going to hold it.
That's it. So,
yeah, I'll predict if Kelly has a 40-point half, we'll win the game.
yeah. So now Goffstown looks like they're in a man. That's another errant
nice
pass.
steal. One thing I am noticing with Nashua North, they are really rushing their passing, and we've been taking advantage of a few good steals.
That's a wide open shot by Peterson.
That was a good shot. That's encouraging, Scott. We get other people starting to score. That
I
would make
agree.
it a lot more difficult for
Goffstown
Nashua.
presses again, and that's a foul on number 3, Dougherty. Reach-in foul on number 12.
Yeah, I think it's a good foul, though. I think it's a good foul to take. It's not right under the basket, but we're being aggressive, and that's good.
And your match, North has 5 team fouls as well.
Brennan's coming back in for Doherty.
Looks like Goffstown has a fairly
Another push. It's going to be number 11.
Yeah, has a fairly deep bench.
Oh. Yep. So we got 6 fouls now.
Yeah, you're going to have 2 on number 24, Conrad. That's a great pass. And then she dishes out. Tupuzaglu's giving up like a foot on Conrad.
Yep, but she's glued right to her.
Right, but you just don't want, you want to make sure that she doesn't get the ball inside. And they're doing a good job, Goffstown. There you go.
Still going to be Nashua's ball. So Jordan's going to inbound this. Oh, somebody's left wide open.
Yeah, see, Goffstown's been they're quick to the ball here, which I like to see.
Yep, it's being aggressive.
Yeah. Tupuzaglu's fronting Conrad. And a nice switch off on Strong there. And we got a push off on Choate.
Okay, well, we'll take it.
I love the rotation by Goffstown and on the defensive side. Really great rotation. So as on that one, I don't know if you saw, but Tupuzaglu was fronting her. Then all of a sudden, I think it was Strong came from behind. Really great job on defense.
Yeah, we are playing aggressive defensively, and that's what we like to see. And that's, Kelly's going for 3.
And she makes
another one. Well, when you're hot, you can take the shots. I was going to say that they should slow it down offensively, but maybe Kelly
steal.
doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Jordan's coming in.
Nice play by Strong on defense. Choate with the ball. And another thing you're seeing here, Goffstown, a lot of hands up in the air. 3-point attempt.
And
long rebound by Walsh.
Out to Kelly.
She throws it over to Brennan.
Take your time.
Great shot.
Yeah,
but that's not even close. That was way off.
Yeah, it was a little.
But that's going to come, right? So during the year, nice pass underneath, but you couldn't follow it. Tupuzaglu with the rebound. So that shot for Brennan's going to fall. It's early on in the season, and she had 2 misses so far that were kind of big misses. but she will get in the rhythm, no doubt.
It's good that they're slowing it down. Again, on the
Blue.
offense, we're slowing it down, which is what we should be doing.
Cross court over to Peterson
shot.
with the shot. And it's
Wow.
good. Emily Peterson
That's
with
a
the
couple
three.
threes for Peterson.
Yeah.
That's her second.
Choate, and she gets fouled.
I feel that Jordan Choate
And
had a couple opportunities to run it to the basket earlier, too, and she held up.
Yeah.
And this time she went in and drew the foul. Goffstown's making some changes.
Yeah, so
Gifford's
this
coming
is
back
called,
in.
it's called Hack a Conrad, I think, because they're going to, the taller players for Goffstown, they got to do a lot of substitutions because they're racking up the fouls.
Right. So Gifford's back in and Carden's in.
Same, oh my goodness, all three Goffstown players. Nice play by Choate. Nice head fake by number 5.
And they missed.
And
That's
they
great.
missed that one.
Well,
But on that rebound, Bob, did you see that all three Goffstown players were fighting for that rebound?
they were all fighting each other a little bit, but what I like to see is, like you said, it was nothing but white there. We got the rebound.
So number 22 is Noelle Simmons. She's checked in. Kelly Walsh now at the top of the key. And she has an errant pass over to. How do you see that from over there? If you're the referee, how'd you see that ball on a baseline?
I guess
How'd you see that on a sideline?
You might have just saw her foot step out.
I don't know, Bob. Conrad dishes out. Choate, nice dribble. And a rebound. That's a foul by 24 Conrad. That's a sloppy foul by Conrad there.
Yeah, Kelly Walsh is not very happy about that.
And but you need Conrad in the game. I think that's her second one. That's her first. Okay, that's her first foul.
Yeah, Kelly was not happy about that slap.
Well, she got hammered. That's why.
Yep. So again, offensively, we're taking it out. And
what I don't understand is why isn't that a 1-and-1 situation? Because I thought that was the 7th team foul, but maybe it was only the 6th.
That's 6 for them. We have 7.
No, I know that. I thought that they had 6, and that would have been number 7, which would put Kelly Walsh on the line for a 1-and-1.
Now they're up to 7.
You got to take her out now. And that would be Simmons misses her first.
And they took Conrad out now.
Yeah, you have to because you don't want to give her a third foul.
So they put in Natalie Burgess. Huge difference in height. So that brings it back.
2 misses for Goffstown, but Simmons gets
aggressive on the
pushed.
rebound.
Yeah, and a
Kelly
shot by
shoots
Walsh,
for 3.
and no good. But
look at this, all white in there. We are doing a heck of a job. Brennan put one up.
Yeah. A little bit sloppy in terms of both sides here. Great pass inside to number 10. Can't execute it. Choate with the rebound, and she traveled, though.
Yeah, she traveled, and I can't believe they didn't call a foul here.
Either you're going to call a jump ball or a travel on that one. And a three-pointer by number 21.
Alina Mercado.
And she gets fouled. So Mercado fouls Kelly Walsh, who'll go to the line shooting 2.
Well, Scott, I will tell you this. Nashua looks more intimidating than they seem to be.
Well, you know,
So
height isn't always the whole thing. So, and Kelly misses her first free throw. She's human, right?
I think she's just trying to make everybody feel better.
Yeah. And she makes
back
her
to being a
second.
machine. She sunk that one. And again, Goffstown's pressing up. They're going to make Nashua work for it. And Nashua is very sloppy on the passes, so we're certainly giving opportunities to pick these off.
But I like the fact that Goffstown had to put this press in play. Nice dribble, but a good heads-up play by Ava Winterburn.
Yep.
She's in the game, and that was a great defensive play.
It was.
She
and
puts her
Gifford
hand
followed
up.
it up by getting a rebound.
So Goffstown spread the court. Pass over to Gifford with the 3, no good. Winterburn with the rebound, no good.
But she's right under there.
But she's right there. And now they're pressing again. And they break the press. No one's underneath.
Oh.
And that's a three-pointer.
Yes, it is a 3 by number 5. It's Mercado
Now they're
again.
calling that off, saying it's a 2. So it's 30-16 Goffstown. 2.5 to go until the half. Brennan at the top of the key, passes over to Walsh. It's pretty much a spread offense for Goffstown.
And there's no reason for them to rush us, Scott, so that they're doing exactly the right thing.
So they're just having different players. Walsh just drives to the hoop, but she can't execute that one. Almost wanted to do like a reverse on that, but it wouldn't go. Choate with the ball now for North. And good defense there by Gifford. And we got a timeout by Goffstown.
Goffstown's going to make some substitutions.
Yep.
Peterson's going to come back in. And Strange.
What? What'd you say?
Emily.
Emily who?
No, it's not even Emily.
You said Strange?
Yes.
What? No,
well,
Strong.
You went and yes, Emily.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm getting all the names mixed up because they're
What's wrong with you? Emma Strong and Molly Strong.
Strong.
What's wrong with you?
Molly Strong.
Did you work? Do you have a long work week?
I did have a long week, Scott. Long as you're asking.
All
yes,
right.
It was a very long week. Very cold. I'm not very good in the
winter.
winter.
It was a cold last couple of days here in the Goffstown area, like 5-10 degrees.
Yeah, and that's not even counting a wind chill.
Where is our man Butch Gifford? He's right here, and we got Caleb on camera. Remind me, I have to give you guys your I have pins for you. Yeah.
Do I still keep the trainee pin?
You lose your trainee pin.
Oh, good.
Butch is getting like a 50 game pin.
Oh yeah,
maybe 100. Caleb, what about you? How many games have you done?
Lots.
I've done 54 games.
54. So you get your pin. I might. Let me see, do I have them in the car?
Well,
Here's what we're gonna do. Listen.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Here's what we're gonna do. I think they're in my car. So during the halftime, we're gonna switch up. Butch goes on camera. You take over play by play. All right.
All right.
And I'll go to the car. So we got 2 minutes to play. A shot, that's way off. A rebound by Peterson, very aggressive. Nice pass inside. Yes, what a great play.
That's
Ava Winterburn, I like that. Say, Coach has some pretty good players this year. He's got a lot of depth on this team.
well, we're playing very well too.
No, but he has a ton of depth. And that'll be Goffstown's ball. Oh, it's Goffstown's ball, isn't it?
No, he's not.
I know. And Goffstown leads 32-16 with about a minute to go. Drives the baseline. Good pass. And
almost got it.
you know what?
Good follow.
That was a great follow-up. And that was Natalie Burgess. And what I like about Nashua North is that they follow their shots. And Goffstown's got to do a little bit better job boxing out. But Burgess, great job. She saw that nobody blocked her out. She went right to the hoop. And as Brennan once again, she's firing.
She's firing. That's good. I'm more encouraged.
And that's
to
a
see
pass. Oh, she traveled, though, before she traveled.
Again, another high bad pass by Nashua.
So we're bringing Bob Bartolucci into the GTV broadcasting fold. He's welcome into the fraternity, right?
I've pinched
and
hit before.
And when we say fraternity, listen, it's really not a fraternity. It could be a sorority. It could be whatever. Because we don't what? No, we have anybody help it out on GTV. And we would love to have more broadcasters, female broadcasters, male. It doesn't really matter. We just need more people to do more games. Nice crossover dribble, but stolen by North. And then stolen
what
again.
A what a basket.
Gotta love
nice
it. Noelle
job.
Simmons. So the ball stolen from her. She stole it back. And Burgess dishes to 21. Up for three. No good. Rebound by number 3 for North. And another three goes up. Wow, crossover dribble.
Like how she's
and that'll
playing.
do it.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Goffstown High School for the start of the second half. My name is Caleb Brown, and you might have known me as the voice of the Grizzlies, and I have taken over as your play-by-play commentator for the second half. Scott has decided he wants to do the camera, but I'm still joined alongside me by Bob Bartolucci. So, Bob, it's such an incredible shooting display by Goffstown in the first half.
Well, yeah, most of the display was done by Kelly Walsh, making like 24 of the 34 points, so that was pretty good. But yes, I do like the way Goffstown's been playing. They've been playing very aggressive under the basket and on defense.
On defense, too, a lot of switches, and Nashua North has not been able to get off any good shots so far.
And Nashua North's also been very sloppy with their passes.
Yeah. So even the buckets Nashua North has been getting, they've been heavily contested. So Brennan with the ball right now. Look over to Walsh. Walsh gets knocked over.
And it's going to be a penalty on Jordan Choate. Foul, rather.
That's her second personal foul. First team foul.
All right. Inbounding it is Brennan. Brennan looking over to Walsh. Walsh thought about shooting it, but decided not to. Get over to Brennan. Brennan's going to try to drive down the middle. Gets cut off for a second. Nice pass to Walsh. Walsh, the hook shot off the mark. Cooley with the board. They reset. Over to Cooley. Yeah, double team for a second. Gives it out to Gifford. Nice pass out to Brennan. Brennan, can she get this one to go? She finally does.
Yes, she finally gets a three. Good to see her get on the board.
Yeah, Brennan finally breaks the ice a bit. The Goffstown's lead is up to 19, 37-18. North's trying to swing it around. Goffstown still running a 2-3 zone, and it's been working really good so far. That's ball moving inside number 24. She's going to try to back her away with a left-handed hook shot. No good. Cooley with the rebound. Here comes Doherty running the floor. Get out to Gifford. Gifford's going to try to drive. Deflected right there. Brennan's got it. Over to Cooley at the free throw line. Brennan going to try another three. That one's going to be too strong. Gifford with a board. And she throws it out of bounds. Oh, she was about to step out anyway. So Goffstown still pressing right now, and I could say the press has been pretty good all game.
Yeah, it has been, and I think it's a good strategy for them against this pretty big team.
Yeah, especially North has got the height advantage, though, but they lack speed. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay North ball, deflected out.
Well, I do think they lack speed. They also don't have all the skill. They're not really that refined.
Yeah, they're a younger team. I remember in the lineup there was like a couple sophomores, and that shot's off the mark. Rebounded, though. Bounded by Choate. Comes a double team. That's a long three on the way. That's off the mark. And nobody boxes out Choate, though. Another three. Can they hit this one? That one's off the mark. Ball's kind of pinballing around a bit.
Yeah, went off Doherty, though. Jordan Choate's going to inbound it.
Choate thought about shooting the three, decided better. She's going to drive down the lane, cut off by Doherty. Still looking around. Now back to Medine in the corner. Live pass, intercepted by Gifford. Brennan's going to try to drive down to two defenders and gets fouled. Senior captain is going to go to the line.
Lillian Brooke for Nashua's got 3 fouls, so they'll probably look to pull her out.
Yeah. Oh, in and out on that first free throw. It's like number 3, Caitlin Lorendi in. Thank you, Al Halpern, our new PA announcer. This is a new addition to the Grizzly Den this year, Bob, and I can easily say that's been a welcome addition so far. That one's good. Leads up to 20 now, 38-18. Goffstown still in the four-court press.
Oh,
Brandon
what
saw
a
that
nice
coming
pickoff.
and deflected it out of bounds.
I can't say enough how much I love the aggression the Grizzlies are playing with, doing the press and staying up on this team and being very aggressive.
Absolutely. And they've been going hands up on everything, and Nashua's not been able to get in a rhythm a bit, and that one's almost deflected. That's a 2. It's too strong. The height advantage, though, on Nashua North coming into play a bit. Oh, hook shot on the way. That's too strong. Ball still flying everywhere. Walsh finally comes down with the board. Oh, and go right between the legs of Olivia Brennan.
They're laughing about it.
Yeah, they're having a good laugh about that. It's just one of those you got to have to laugh off. There's really much you can't do. Yeah, her hands were there before her brain was. That's what I always say. As Nashua North has been kind of kept quiet so far. They haven't been able to score this possession.
Oh, that's going to be a foul.
It's going to be a foul. Medina, she draws a foul. For Goffstown, looks like we have Emma Strong and Emily Peterson checking back in, the respective senior and sophomore. Hits that first one. That one's off the mark, though. Nobody boxes out their shooter. Well, it's reset pretty much.
Caitlin's got the ball back to Blanca.
Yeah, it seems like North has had the ball for quite a while right now. The long 2 on the way, no good. Peterson with the rebound.
You got to like what the Goffstown's doing, keeping most of their shots to the outside, not letting them feed it underneath.
Yeah. It's Walsh. Walsh, that's a turnaround 3. It's a Reggie Miller shot. It's off the mark. So far, though, Goffstown's been struggling to control the offensive rebounds, and I know this is one of the more weaker teams in the league, Bob, though, but this is something they might be a little bit concerned about if they don't get it figured out too far in the season. There's another offensive rebound. Long pass. That's a foul line jumper off the mark. North can't buy a bucket right now. Here's Walsh. Walsh trying to oohs and ahs from the crowd into Cooley. Cooley gets it out to Peterson.
Oh.
He gets body checked a bit.
Yeah, I can't believe there was no call on that.
Yeah, I think she still had possession, so they wouldn't call it.
Looks like Molly Strong's going to be coming in also.
Yeah. Here's Walsh. Brandon's going to try to drive up to Cooley. Peterson, that's a 3. And gets the friendly bounce.
What a nice basket that was.
Nice touch. Leads up to 22, 41 then 19. Yep, 42. Nice pass. Foul line jumper. Right in the corner by number 14, Grace Carbon. And here's Brennan driving the floor.
Oh, nice pass.
Cooley gets blocked. Yeah, she traveled.
I like that into the basket. Brennan made a nice heads-up pass, so the Cooley.
Looks like Molly Strong's going to check in for Kendra Cooley. So you got the Strong sisters out there.
Yep.
Both of them on the wings. And I think that's a possible lineup that Coach Larkey could run with a bit. Walsh trying to body her way in. Molly Strong getting harassed right now. Dangerous pass over to Brendan. Brendan comes away with it, though. Almost loses it. Strong comes away with it. Walsh, just a quick pull-up, too. She gets nothing right there. Running down the lane. In is number 12, Olivia Mazzarali.
It's like Noelle Simmons is going to be checking back in, too, for
Yeah,
Goss.
Brennan, that's a tough shot. She gets it off the glass anyway, though.
Yeah, Brennan made a good shot there.
Olivia Brennan's known to turn nothing into something, make these difficult inside shots. Inside
Leads at
layup can't
20.
go.
Nice rebound by Peterson.
She's got Walsh on the trailer.
We got under a minute now in the third quarter.
Walsh
goes up.
drives by her defender, lays it in. Leads up to 22 again, 45-23. Kelly Walsh has put on a clinic tonight.
Oh,
And it's stolen away by Brennan. She can't hold on to it, though. And Brennan reaches in.
they're going to give her a foul for that one.
Yeah. She kind of checked her a bit. And
Brennan's going to come out now.
Simmons checks in.
Simmons had a good first half.
Yeah, she had a bucket. She had a
Couple of steals.
Yeah.
She's played very well.
very crafty defender. Wild shot off the mark. Simmons with the board. Speak of the devil. And she gets. Oh, she's gonna call travel on that.
Nah, I didn't like that call.
Yeah. Tapuzaglu's gonna check in for Molly Strong. 4.9 seconds left.
Oh,
Walsh
nice block by Walsh.
Defends that. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. That's a half-court shot. Oh,
She almost
went
sunk
in.
that. It would have been justice to ever get it, though. I mean, the way she's been shooting, she's been getting almost everything in.
Yeah, so that's the end of the third quarter. So Gosssound up 45-23, a 22-point lead, and energy was a little bit sloppy on both sides. I think there was a couple sloppy passes. I think Gosssound definitely could have fixed up a bit, but I think we can definitely track that bit of rust. First game of the season, they haven't quite figured each other out yet.
Yep, no, I'm still very happy with how Goffstown's been playing. They've been playing very aggressive. They haven't given up on any balls.
Yeah.
They are going for rebounds. You've been seeing a lot of white jerseys there when the ball is loose. So you got to be happy with the performance tonight from the girls.
Absolutely.
Earlier tonight, the JV team won. They played very well.
What was the score of that game, you know?
Very much dominated. I forget what the final was, but the JVs, they won by at least 20.
All right. So in the fourth quarter, we are getting underway. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just checking in, this is Caleb Brown, your play-by-play commentator. Alongside me, Bob Bartolucci, and behind the camera, we have Scott Gross. And doing the iPad, we have Butch Gifford.
That's right.
We have the whole crew down here tonight.
And I've been informed the JV team won by like 30 points.
Oh, my goodness.
So it was a very dominant performance, also against Nashua North.
Yeah, all right, so Nashua's going to start off with the ball. So if Gosssound just is just able to shoot like this a lot throughout the season, they're just going to win a lot of games purely on shooting. Good ball movement. That's a quick two-point shot. Hits every part of the rim. Doesn't go in, though. Another offensive rebound for North, though. Gosssound still hounding North right now. North trying to get some possession of the ball, pretty much. Oh, what kind of passes? Nice inside pass. It's the match you want.
It's going to be a foul.
And
To Boozaglu.
right before the shot.
I think the other thing that made it a little better in the second quarter and the third quarter, too, is the spreading the offense out a little bit, because you don't want to become as great as Kelly Walsh is. You don't want to be over-dependent on her to get all the buckets.
Absolutely.
Like they seemed to be in the first quarter. She was the only one really sinking anything.
Nice passes, a quick 2-point shot.
Oh, she sunk it.
Bounces in, number 14, Grace Carden. Leads down to 20. Boozaglu, is it out to Walsh? It's like Walsh is trying to, North is trying to double team a bit. Walsh going to try to drive. Got that quick 3-point shot on the way. Off the mark. Boozaglu with a nice board.
Nice save.
Nice in-play pass. Oh, floater. Simmons gets inside. It's a nice runner. Leads back up to 22, 47-25.
That's a couple of buckets for her tonight. And Goffstown's doing a good job keeping him to the outside, Caleb.
Yeah, absolutely. But the rebound off the missed layup.
Well, the big advantage for them keeping him to the outside, too, it nullifies their huge height advantage that Nashua North has. So
Walsh comes away with a steal right there.
Kelly's directing traffic.
Boozaglu, corner three, off the mark. Strong with the rebound. She gets rejected. And here comes a rare fast break opportunity for North. Oh. And a hard foul right there by Walsh. As Carden took it right at her.
Goffstown foul number 1, Kelly Walsh. That's her first personal foul. Fourth on the team. Number 15.
Looks like Livy Brennan and Ava Winterburn, the senior and freshman respectively, coming into the game. That's Walsh's first foul. Walsh and Strong come out. A rare rest for Kelly Walsh. Quick timeout taken by Nashua North.
Well, after Grace sunk her first foul shot.
Yep. So we know for both the boys and girls teams that are playing in that holiday tournament down in Nashua, the Chick-fil-A tournaments, the last week of December. It's a 3-day tournament for both boys and girls. It's an 8-team tournament for the boys, and I think it's a 6-team tournament for the girls. But Goffstown last year for girls, they won the Chick-fil-A tournament, the invitational tournament, and they didn't only win, they demolished most of their opponents. But both the boys and the girls teams are looking really good this year, Bob. It's definitely be very exciting for me personally to see how both teams are going to perform.
Well, we were talking about it earlier, Scott and I, and it's a big year for them because there's a lot of seniors. There's going to be a lot of turnover after this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of these girls have played together since they were very young, grade school, and they're going to be graduating, going their own direction. So it's be the last time they get to play together. And
yeah,
they're expecting good things from them.
Yeah, and I definitely think Goffstown has a chance to be a top 5 team this year for the girls. Here comes Brennan. Check back in.
Oh, Simmons goes right in. Good shot.
A little too strong. Here comes North. Rare open look in the corner, off the mark. Simmons with a rebound. And she comes running the floor. Peterson back inside to Simmons. Simmons tried to dribble through too many people, loses the ball. Wide open in the corner. Good closeout by Peterson, though. Simmons with the rebound. She's fast, Simmons.
Yeah, once again, Goffstown's going to slow it down on offense. Very good That's what you want to do when you
Yep.
got a nice lead like this. No reason to rush anything.
It's a corner. It's a little too strong.
Looks like Doherty's going to check back in.
Goffstown foul on number 11, Elena Tafuzaglu. That's her third personal foul.
And
Doherty
she's-
checks back in.
Yep, she's coming in for Simmons. And it looks like Gifford's going to come back in.
So the game is sort of slowed down a bit. Thought about shooting a 3. Decided better of it.
It slowed down, but the lead's still at 21 with about a little over 4 minutes left.
Yep, don't need to rush or anything. North needs to get some offense going, though. She's going to get fouled.
It's not a shooting foul.
Goffstown foul number 3, Emily Doherty. That's her fourth personal foul.
Emily just got out there and got another foul.
Yeah. Foul number 4.
I don't think she really thought that was a foul on her. I kind of
Yeah.
didn't either.
I couldn't see it.
I did think they were going to give it to Winterburn for reaching over, but
Nice inside pass to Conrad. Here comes Brennan.
Goffstown's doing a good job of distributing the ball, Caleb.
Yeah. You don't need to chuck anything up. Gifford's going to try a 3. Up to Mark. Doherty fights for it. And a turnover right there. Gifford's going to try another 3. She hits that one.
That one. That's a good shot by Shannon.
So Goffstown's cracked 50. Turnaround 3 on the other end, no good.
Again, 3 Goffstown underneath the basket, which is
Can't
good.
quite get away with it.
3 people on Victoria Conrad. Walsh is back in.
Cooley's back in.
And
So it looks like this is a starting 5.
yeah, Peterson and Winterburn come out. Yeah, so it's a good game, good first game, and coaches has an opportunity to get everybody in there and see how they're looking.
Yeah.
Gets everybody, like you said earlier, to shake the rust off.
Walsh running down the lane. She's going to get fouled.
It's not a shooting foul, so. Oh, it is going to be a shooting.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not a shooting foul.
All right.
Looks like Victoria Conrad's coming out. Long pass out to Walsh. Brennan's open for 3.
Oh, almost got that.
Yeah. Bit of a cold shoot night for Olivia Brennan, but we can chalk that up, as we've stated before, to rust. And I definitely think as the season goes along, she's going to be getting better. Walsh with the rebound.
Well, I like she's taking the shots.
Yeah.
That's important. Sometimes she might pass them up. I don't want her to doing that.
So Goffstown is most likely going to be moving to 1-0 in the year.
Yeah, that's probably safe to say.
Yeah, with all the starters in the game.
22-point lead with a little over 2 minutes left.
28-point lead, I think. Is it? No, 22. You're right.
Yes, I can do math. I mean, I can't read that well, but I can do math.
Isn't that a little contradictory? It's a long 2 on the corner. Cooley with a board.
Oh. Walsh is shooting.
Trying another 3, and
she
she hits it. Stays hot all night.
Yes.
It's been that kind of night for Kelly Walsh. Another 3 on the other end.
Yeah, she hasn't had that many misses tonight, Kelly.
No, she hasn't.
I don't know exactly how many points she has, but I think she has more than all of Nashua North.
Yeah, I think that's a
must
safe
be
bet.
up near
Oh, here
30.
she goes again.
Oh, another 3.
That's
well,
another
she's
3.
definitely got more points than she's definitely got more than 30.
Yeah, it's been that kind of night for Kelly Walsh, senior captain, making it very clear that she is the real deal tonight. As the lead has ballooned to 28.
Yep.
Now it's 28.
Yep.
I thought it was 20 earlier. Kelly Walsh made sure it was permanent.
Yep. Well, I think there's a lot of encouraging signs. You know, again, there's been good distribution of the ball. They're getting everybody in there.
Yeah.
They're getting a chance to see how everybody kind of plays together. Like you mentioned a couple times, they're shaking off the rust, and this is a good game to do it.
Yeah.
So we're expecting good things out of this team, I think, going forward, right,
Yeah.
Caleb?
Yes. So for interviews tonight, Scott, who do you think we should interview?
Well, Walsh for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking maybe Emily Peterson. Yeah, Emily Peterson played pretty good. Do one more, or do you think that's good? Just do those two. Yeah, do those two and Coach Largy. All right. No, Gosson's got some of the bench players in. Brendan's still out there, though. Down to a minute left. Nice drive inside.
Less than a minute to go here, 40 seconds. Oh,
Ripped away right there. Slay up, rebound. Can't hit that one. Gets fouled. So, yep, Gosson moves to 1-0 in the year. Nashua North will be falling to 0-1.
Foul number 22, Noelle Simmons. That's her first personal foul, second team foul.
well, it leads down to 25 as she sunk her first one.
Noelle Simmons? Yeah, all right. We'll get the new kid on here.
Oh,
And she's gonna get whacked.
that was a hard come to.
Noelle Simmons, she's a freshman, right?
Sophomore.
Noelle Simmons, she's a freshman, right? Or sophomore?
Sophomore.
She's a sophomore.
She's a sophomore, yep.
Your foul number 15, Lillian Brooks. That's her fifth personal foul.
It's like Olivia Brooks fouls out.
On the Titans.
At this point, I think Gosson should just get the ball over court and just dribble the clock out. Yeah, no need to shoot. Or shoot.
Oh, nice rebound by Peterson.
Just couldn't get it down.
Oh, hard foul, Doherty. Doherty's going to foul out now. That's going to be her fifth. So she'll be out of the game.
Yeah.
Just a moment ago, Lillian Brooks for Nashua North fouled out.
Number 13, Grace Carden at the foul line, 2 shots.
So Emma Strong is going to come back into the game. Leads down to 23, Caleb.
Down to 23.
Now it's 22. And 15 seconds left to go.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, just pass it around, and we just
Yeah,
want to kill
dribble out the clock. No
6
need to shoot
seconds
anymore.
left.
The Gosson is going to move to 1-0 on the year with a 56-34 victory. 0.7 seconds left. You might as well call the game. Might as well call the game at this point. Yeah, Gothstown dominating victory over the Nashua North Titans tonight.
Commanding victory. It was a very good game. It's encouraging to see them. They played very well. I think there's a lot of good things to look at from this team, and hopefully we'll have a good season.
Yeah, so we're going to go down, get some interview with some players and the coach, and we'll be down very shortly. All right, Caleb Brown, Gothstown TV, standing here with the victorious Emily Peterson. So, Emily, that was a shooting clinic tonight between the two of the entire Gothstown team. So, what was sort of the mood like on the bench, pretty much, when just the whole shooting was going on?
A lot of it on the bench was that we were just really fired up, and we just really wanted to keep that streak going so we could keep that lead and just keep pushing forward and finish, like Coach says.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you came in. I think you had 9 points. You had all threes pretty much. So, was it really just did you knocking down that first three just sort of like kind of give you some confidence inside to just start shooting some more?
Yeah. A lot of what I've been working on is trying to keep a streak for shooting, because I've been struggling with being on and off at practices. So I think tonight was a great starting point for me trying to start hitting those shots and being consistent.
Yeah, I mean, so this is against that National North team, which definitely had a height advantage on you guys. So, but it seemed like you guys were just running the zone defense, and is that what you're probably thinking of? You might stick with through the whole season, or is there a chance that you might just switch on a man depending on teams?
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing a lot of mixing, because based off of range of different teams and the setup of each of their players, is just going to be a mix of zone and man. Yeah,
absolutely. So you have a good mix though. I mean, you got a lot of seniors though, but I mean yourself, you're a sophomore, and then you're sophomore, right?
Junior.
Or junior. My bad. All right, so you're a junior, and then you got some other sophomores, and you even have a couple freshmen on the team. So definitely seems like a good mix though for the team, just for not only to compete this year, but to build for the future too.
Yeah.
All right, Emily, well, thank you for coming along. Hope to see you again soon, and we'll be back for you in just 1 second. All right, Caleb Brown back here with Noelle Simmons. So, Noelle, I mean, you definitely made some noise tonight. You had a couple of layups, and you were just overall just being a pest to the National North Titans. And, I mean, going in, obviously, National North's got that huge height advantage pretty much, a couple tall players down low. So what's it like going up against those big defenders down in the paint when you're trying to score?
Honestly, it's not too bad. I actually enjoy it because it's kind of fun, just going up against someone wicked tall, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, tonight, though, you were just coming out on the zone defense, though, and just throughout the game, though, that shooting was just unbelievable, off the charts pretty much, though. But kind of seemed like at halftime, though, you might have come out a little bit flat. The team was, but is that something you should? I think guys should be something the coach talked about in the locker room. They'll look out for in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he told us to pass more and get open and make sure we go into the paint to get fouls.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so you're 1-0 in the year against a very tough Nashua North school. I mean, that Nashua North, that's a school known in the history for having some of the best teams in the country, pretty much. So, I mean, coming in though, coming off the season, then you got that big Christmas tournament coming up though. How does that for you personally excite you for the season?
Oh, I'm so excited for this season. We're all starting off great. Everyone's getting along. It's working out perfect so far.
Yeah, absolutely, though. I mean, definitely you got a good coach and Coach Largy. He definitely just knows what he's doing, though. But,
of course, yes.
I mean, during the game, it definitely seemed like a few times he was getting a little energetic. So what's it like, though, when you just have a coach that's as passionate as Coach Largy? How does that feel for you?
Oh, it's amazing. It hypes everybody up, and the whole team is going crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for coming along. And I hope to see you again very soon back on the mic. All right, and have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, Caleb Brown back here with Kelly Walsh, and this is definitely a duo that you've seen a lot here before. So Kelly, tonight you just, I personally think you might have scored more, almost as much as the entire Nashua North team. So how does that feel for you personally, just to come out in your last ever first game and then just torch the net like that? How does that feel for you personally?
I've been working a lot this year, making different moves than I have in the past, because teams are going to key on my left hand. So I've been trying to work on my threes, and it really helped me tonight. So
yeah,
I'm glad.
It kind of seemed like in the first half, the entire offense was just running through you. You were just scoring almost all the points in the first half pretty much. And it kind of seemed like in the second half, the scoring definitely just seemed to disperse about to the rest of the team. So did coach kind of tell you guys to start passing the ball more, to start looking for more open shots?
No, I think that's just how we play in the first half. I think we know what people are doing best, and if someone's hot, we're going to give them the ball. And I think in the second half, we we all stepped up and we all played really well. If we can do that all season, it's going to be a good season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so you got some good matches coming up against like Merrimack, and of course you got that infamous Christmas tournament though.
Yeah.
But how does that just seeing the good amount of points tonight, just scoring 56 points? So how does that make you excited for the rest of the season personally?
Personally, I think we're in a good spot. Other teams in our division have been scoring 28 points in a game, which if we can keep scoring this, I think we're gonna have other teams are going to have a tough time stopping us. I don't know.
Absolutely. And just last question, I mean, it's your senior season pretty much. You've been a 4-year varsity player, varsity starter, as a matter of fact. So how's that for you personally, just to see how far the team's gone for the past 4 years, though? At this point, at the first game of the season, how does that make you, feel for you personally, just see how far you've become as a player?
I think, honestly, each and every year I've been on the team, it's gotten better, and we've improved so much. And I mean, we had a different coach our freshman year, and obviously it was different. But the last 3 years with Largy, it's been awesome, and I think there's going to be more to come. So.
Absolutely. Well, Kelly, thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
I don't have a Snickers bar, but you would be our Snickers player of the game. So thank you for coming along. Hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, Caleb Brown standing back here with Coach Largy. So first of all, Coach Largy, welcome back. It's good to have you back on the mic. So, I mean, you're 1-0 in the season, and that was just a shooting clinic tonight. And how does that for you as a coach, just to see the girls shoot that good after the first game? How does that make you feel?
It was good. I think we can shoot it better, to be honest. I think we shot it well at times. It wasn't as consistent as we've shot it in practice. We know we have to be a good shooting team this year. I mean, we don't have a ton of size. We won't match up that well with teams that are big on the interior, so we've got to be able to space it out, spread it out, and be able to shoot the ball well in the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nashua, they just had a huge height advantage, down low pretty much. So were you just going to fluctuate the offense a bit to try to have everybody on the outside to shoot so you could draw the defenders away pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know exactly. I mean, we've seen Conrad play a little bit in the post, and we just didn't know post defense-wise what they were going to do. Were they going to be in man? Were they going to be so? I mean, that kind of dictates your personnel in terms of, are we going to play big, are we going to play small? And, we were able to rotate kind of both in tonight. And I think that's our strength anyway. No matter who we play, we're going to have to space the ball on the perimeter, move it well, rotate the ball, and hit the open shot.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a pretty intense game. There's definitely some physical stuff going on. We got physical a couple of times. But, I mean, for you personally, just seeing that you were able to, you definitely went deep into your bench. I think you played everybody tonight, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So does that make you feel comfortable that you're able to go deep into your bench at some points of the game and pull some players who can play some quality minutes?
This is the earliest we've seen this level of depth, and we really felt confident at tryouts, but then especially when we saw it against competition, when we saw it against Pinkerton, we knew we had kids 1 through 15 that can really play at the varsity level. There's even some kids at the JV level that really can, at this point, compete at this level. And so we have a lot of confidence in that. We have a lot of confidence in our bench, and that allows us to get rest for, some of our senior players who haven't had that luxury in the past, honestly. So it's great to be able to get rest for kids like Livy Brandon, Kelly Walsh. They'd look at me like, why am I coming out? It's like, well, because we can.
Yeah, you can afford it.
Yeah, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine without them. And I think that's good for them to know, too, because it doesn't put all of the burden of scoring on them. So we've got seniors that have really improved their game. Shannon Giffords really improved her game on the offensive side. And so, Emily Peterson, the list goes on. We just have so many kids that can score the ball now, and that eases the burden.
Absolutely. I mean, so you got the Christmas tournament coming up. You won it last year, though. But after seeing Nashua North as sort of getting a taste of what you might see in the Christmas tournament, does that kind of give you a little more optimism for the event?
So we changed gears this year, and we're not doing Nashua for the first time in 4 years.
Really? You're not doing it?
No. I mean, we just play so many of these teams early in our schedule. We play North. We play South. So we play Keene. So we really wanted to go outside of that, maybe step it up and play a higher level competition. So we're playing Salem in the Christmas tournament. So our first game is Cambridge Ridge and Latin. So we should get a pretty good game there. So we'll see some mass schools. We know we're going to have dogfights every night in Division I when we play Nashua South.
Yeah.
And that'll be coming up. But I'd like to kind of save some of those and maybe save what we have so they don't see what we have too early in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. So that definitely gives you a good chance to like say some tougher competition and get the team more built up. So when the tougher schedule does arrive.
That's what we're hoping for, and we also get our younger kids an opportunity to play against that level of competition too, which they haven't really seen yet. So it's a great way to get 3 very solid games. Love our hosts in Nashua. We had a great time there for the last 4 years. Great people. It's just we're able to mix it up this year, and so we're going to try something new.
How you doing, guys?
Mr. Gross, how we doing?
I just wanted to photobomb you.
Oh, you wanted to photobomb us, huh?
Yeah, nice job.
Oh, you did a good job at it. Well, Coach, thank you for coming along. Hope to see you again very soon.
All right. Thanks, Caleb.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
And folks, this is signing off for Caleb Brown, along with Butch Gifford behind the camera and Bob Bartolucci, Scott Gross, and Coach Steve Largy. We hope you all have a good night.
Great work as always.